Bourbon Parma Royal Brides Wedding Attires. Royal wedding dresses are more than just garments, they embody tradition, symbolism, and cultural significance. Royal wedding dresses hold significant cultural, historical, and symbolic values. Royal wedding dresses often reflect the cultural and historical traditions of the royal family, showcasing their heritage and legacy. The dress can symbolize the bride's commitment, purity, and new role within the royal family. Floral arrangements and bouquets were also an essential part of the wedding attire, with many bridesmaids carrying white floral headdresses. Also, the dress represents the royal family's values, style, and elegance, reflecting their status and position. Some royal wedding dresses are passed down through generations, becoming treasured family heirlooms. The Bourbon Parma royal family is known for their exquisite taste in wedding attire. Let's take a look at some of the stunning wedding dresses worn by the royal brides. Princess Margaret of Denmark, married 1921. Princess Margaret of Denmark, daughter of Prince Waldemar and Princess Marie, married Prince René of Bourbon Parma on June 9, 1921, at the Sacred Heart of Jesus Church in Copenhagen. The wedding was significant for occurring in a Catholic church, defying the Protestant tradition of the Danish royal family, and sparked considerable public enthusiasm in Copenhagen. The event was celebrated with national and Franco-Danish fervor, with flags of both countries displayed. The bride wore a white satin dress adorned with pearls. The dress features a fitted bodice, long sleeves, high boat neckline and floor-length skirt, with a long train. A sash-like garment worn around the waist, serving both a decorative and potentially functional purpose by cinching the waist of the dress. Her lace veil was secure with a tiara featuring a diamond fleur-de-lis design, while the groom, Prince René, wore a mourning suit. Princess Anne of Bourbon Parma, married 1948. Princess Anne of Bourbon Parma married King Michael of Romania on June 10, 1948, in a Byzantine rite ceremony in the throne room of the royal palace in Athens, Greece. The wedding was controversial within the Catholic Church, as Anne was Catholic but Michael was Orthodox, and Michael refused to promise that their children would be raised Catholic. The wedding was boycotted by the bride's parents due to religious differences and opposition from the Catholic Church and her uncle, Prince Xavier of Bourbon Parma, who forbade attendance. The ceremony was performed by Archbishop Damaskinos, and King Paul of Greece served as the best man. The marriage took place when King Michael was already in exile after his forced abdication in 1947. Anne's mother's family was in attendance, and her maternal uncle, Prince Eric of Denmark, gave her away in place of her parents. The couple later underwent a second religious ceremony in 1966 at a Roman Catholic church in Monaco to satisfy Roman Catholic canon law. Princess Anne of Bourbon Parma wore a classic light ivory silk gown. Features a classic and elegant design. The dress features a long, flowing skirt that creates a traditional bridal silhouette. It features long sleeves and a relatively high, modest neckline, consistent with royal wedding attire of the era. The dress is adorned with a sash across the bodice, likely signifying royal honors, and potentially features subtle embroidery detailing on the whole dress and also on her long lace veil. For securing her veil, Anne wore the Romanian Greek key tiara. This tiara is a significant piece of Romanian royal jewelry, adding to the ceremonial grandeur of the ensemble. And also wore a Cartier diamond sautoir necklace, which was part of Queen Marie of Romania's famous sapphire necklace. The sautoir did not include the large sapphire component of the original necklace, which had been sold to finance the royal family's expenses in exile. The jewelry was a significant heirloom, eventually acquired by Harry Winston before being given to the newly married couple. Princess Irene of Netherlands, married 1964. Princess Irene of the Netherlands is the second child of Queen Juliana of the Netherlands and Prince Bernard. While studying Spanish in Madrid, Irene met then Prince Carlos Hugo of Bourbon Parma, the eldest son of Carlist claimant to the Spanish throne, Xavier, Duke of Parma and head of the House of Bourbon Parma. In the summer of 1963, Princess Irene secretly converted from Protestantism to Roman Catholicism. The first time the public or the royal family knew about the conversion was when a photograph appeared on the front page of an Amsterdam newspaper showing the princess kneeling to receive communion at a mass in the Roman Catholic Church of the Hieronymites, Los Geronimos, in Madrid. Irene's conversion took place a year before her engagement announcement, but the royal family did not officially announce the news until January 1964. When news leaked out that she was engaged to Prince Carlos Hugo, it provoked a Protestant outcry and a constitutional crisis. On 29 April 1964, Princess Irene and Prince Carlos Hugo married in the Borghese Chapel at the Basilica di Santa Maria Maggiore in Rome, Italy, after forfeiting her place in the royal succession. The couple chose Rome as the site of their nuptials because of its neutrality. There were also no representatives of Spain's Franco government at the ceremony. No one from the Dutch royal family or any Dutch diplomatic representative attended the marriage. Princess Irene of the Netherlands wore a white silk gown by Pierre Balmain. The dress itself was relatively unadorned. It features a boat neck, a wide neckline that runs horizontally across the collarbone. The sleeves are 3/4 length, ending just below the elbow. The bodice appears fitted, accentuating the upper body before flowing into the skirt. Skirt was generally trimmed with Dutch lace, reflecting the fashion trends of the early 1960s. The skirt flows gracefully from the natural waistline, widening subtly towards the hem in a gentle A-line shape, without excessive volume. She wore a voluminous tulle veil, and a diamond Bourbon Parma tiara. The tiara was a family heirloom from her husband, Prince Carlos Hugo, made in 1884 for his grandmother, Infanta Maria Antonia of Portugal. Baroness Constance de Ravenel married 1991. On 25 May, 1991, Prince Charles Emmanuel of Bourbon Parma married Baroness Constance de Ravenel at the Château de Dampierre. The bride is the daughter of Yves, Baron de Ravenel, and his wife, Alix de Castellana Sperrin. The groom is the son of Prince Michel of Bourbon Parma and Princess Yolanda de Broglie-Revel. The bride wore a white silk ball gown. The dress features a traditional full-skirted silhouette, fitted bodice with a V-neckline and adorned with bows at the both side of her collarbone and puffed elbow-length sleeves, adorned with lace and intricate detailing. The bride wore a long, flowing veil secured by a striking diamond tiara from her de Ravenel family for adding to the regal and traditional aesthetic of the ensemble. She carries a large, elegant bouquet of light-colored flowers, complementing the overall bridal look. Princess Margherita married 2001. On 19 June 2001, Princess Margherita married the entrepreneur Edwin Karel Willem de Roy van Zuidwijn, member of a Dutch patrician family. The civil marriage of the couple took place in Amsterdam, and the Roman Catholic marriage was held in Auch Cathedral, France, presided by Ronald Philippe Barr, the former Bishop of Rotterdam, on the 22nd of September, 2001. De Roy van Zuidwijn was, however, not trusted by the Dutch royal family, whose senior members therefore did not attend the marriage. Princess Margherita wore a cream silk pleated gown. The dress has a high, wide, bateau neckline that runs horizontally, front and back, meeting at the shoulders. The silhouette appears to be an A-line, which is fitted at the bodice and gradually widens from the waist down. The skirt is full length and flows smoothly from the fitted bodice. The dress has short, fitted sleeves that end above the elbow, and a cape-like overlay extending from the shoulders down the back, adding a distinctive element to the design. A long train was attached to her dress from the back of shoulders. For securing her small flowers-adorned lace veil, Princess Margherita wore a striking the fleur-de-lis diamond tiara. This tiara is a significant piece within the Bourbon Parma royal family's collection and has a rich history. It is characterized by its diamond-set fleur-de-lis motifs, a prominent symbol associated with French royalty and the Bourbon dynasty. She also wore pearl and diamond stud earring and a diamond bracelet. Anne-Marie, Duchess of Parma, married in 2010. On 7 October, 2009, the House of Bourbon Parma announced Anne-Marie's engagement to Carlos, then Crown Prince of Parma, the son of Carlos Hugo, Duke of Parma, and Princess Irene of the Netherlands. The civil marriage took place on 12 June, 2010 in Wijbeege Justede. The church wedding was to have taken place in La Camber Abbey on 28 August, 2010, but was postponed due to the illness of the prince's father. In a final announcement about his deteriorating health, the Duke of Parma conferred Carlos as the next head of the House of Bourbon Parma and bestowed Anne-Marie with the title Contessa of Molina. The couple married in a Catholic ceremony at La Camber Abbey on 20 November, 2010. On her wedding day, Duchess Anne-Marie wore a dress designed by Jacques de Vos and Pamela Hoffman. They are Brussels-based designers who created the off-the-shoulder gown. The gown was made of ivory silk and featured a crossover V-neck ruched bodice, 3/4 length sleeves, and a slim silhouette that followed the empire waist to the knees, where it opened into a trumpet skirt. The back of the skirt flowed into a circular 2-meter-long train. The tiara worn by bride is the emerald parure tiara. The tiara features a diamond and pearl setting, with prominent pearls adorning the top of the tiara. This tiara is associated with the Dutch royal family, worn by Queen Beatrix and Queen Maxima earlier many times. The bride also wore diamond and pearl drop earrings. The wedding was attended by Willem-Alexander, Maxima, Prince and Princess of Orange, Queen Beatrix, Prince Jean of Luxembourg, and Duarte Pio, Duke of Braganza. According to a 1996 decree issued by Queen Beatrix, Anne-Marie and her husband are part of the Dutch nobility and are entitled to the princely Bourbon Parma title with the style Royal Highness in the Netherlands as members of the extended royal family. Princess Maria Carolina married 2012. On the 9th of January, 2012, it was announced that Princess Carolina would marry Albert Alphons Ludgerus Brenninkmeijer, a member of the wealthy Brenninkmeijer family. The civil marriage took place on the 21st of April, 2012 at Wijbeeg Duurstede, while the religious wedding took place at the San Miniato al Monte on the 16th of June, 2012 in Florence, Italy. Princess Maria Carolina de Bourbon de Parma wore a classic white wedding dress designed by Claes Iverson. The dress was made of silk satin, adorned with delicate lace detailing. It features a fitted bodice, sweetheart neckline, with short lace sleeves, and floor-length skirt. The gown incorporated intricate lace over skirt open from front. A long train was contributing to its regal appearance. Princess Carolina completed her bridal look with a traditional veil and a lavender flowers bouquet featuring purple and white flowers. She wore the laurel wreath tiara belongs to Netherlands royal family. The tiara was originally created in 1800 and was gifted to Queen Beatrix of Netherlands from her mother Queen Juliana of Netherlands on her 18th birthday, and had since worn by many times by royal brides. Princess Victoria Savignac married in 2013. The wedding of Prince Jamie de Bourbon Parma and Victoria Savignac took place on October 5, 2013 at the Ons Live Rue 10 Hemelopening Church in Apeldoorn. Prince Jamie Bernardo of Bourbon Parma, Count of Bardi, is the second son and third child of Princess Irene of the Netherlands and Carlos Hugo, Duke of Parma. The bride wore a dress designed by Dutch designer Claes Iverson. The dress is made of ivory Mikado silk. It features 3/4 sleeves and a cowl neckline. The dress features a clean, classic A-line silhouette, which is fitted at the bodice and gradually widens from the hem. The floor-length skirt is relatively unadorned in its upper section, but the hem is intricately detailed with three-dimensional floral embellishments or lace appliques, creating a unique texture at the bottom. The gown had a 5-meter-long train. She wore a family heirloom, the Paulette diamond tiara. The tiara belonged to Victoria Savignac's grandmother. Archduchess Gabriella of Austria married 2020. Archduchess Gabriella of Austria married Prince Henri of Bourbon Parma on September 12, 2020, in a religious ceremony held at the historical Tratsburg Castle in Jenbach, Austria. Archduchess Gabriella is the daughter of Archduke Karl Christian and Archduchess Marie Astrid of Austria. The bride wore an ivory silk strapless gown with an A-line skirt and a fitted bodice, topped with a cropped lace overlay jacket featuring 3/4 sleeves and a boat neckline. A short train, adorned with approximately 10,000 Swarovski crystals, mainly on the train itself. The gown was designed by Lorenzo Caprile. She paired the gown with a full-length lace veil. The veil's lace pattern was noted to be different from the one worn by her elder sister, Archduchess Marie Christine, in 2008. She also wore Grand Duchess Adelaide tiara, a diamond piece with a leaf and berry motif and a central sapphire, a family heirloom, was used as a wedding tiara for the first time. The couple's daughter, Victoria, looked adorable in traditional regional dress, while other family members in attendance included Gabriella's parents, Archduke Karl Christian and Archduchess Marie Astrid of Austria. Princess Charlotte de Bourbon Parma wedding 2022. Princess Charlotte de Bourbon Parma tied the knot with her handsome diplomat beau, Javier Voyadores Uruela. The wedding took place on 25 June at St. Auban Church in the picturesque village of Tourouva au Perche in Normandy, with the bride choosing a princess-style white silk ball gown, with a full skirt extending from the waist. The dress features a sweetheart neckline, offering a traditional yet elegant look. The gown has short, puffed sleeves, adding a touch of romance and vintage charm to the design. She also wore delicate pearl earrings, keeping her beauty look classic and simple, with an elegant low bun and natural makeup. The blushing bride continued a royal tradition by donning a tiara for her nuptials, choosing one worn by her mother, Baroness Constance de Ravenel, on her own wedding day in 1991. The diamond headpiece is in the meander style, also known as the Greek style, for its similarity to Grecian artworks. The civil ceremony took place in the town hall of the same village a week earlier, with the bride wearing a chic floral Zimmermann mini-dress in yellow, accessorizing with a matching hat. Princess Pelagie de Mac Mahon married 2023. The wedding of Prince Amaury of Bourbon Parma and Pelagie de Mac Mahon took place on July 8, 2023, at Autun Cathedral in France. The couple are thought to have met at Château de Sully through mutual friends, and they went on to announce their engagement at Meginch Castle in March 2023. The couple had a civil ceremony in June and a religious ceremony in July 2023. The wedding dress worn by Pelagie de Mac Mahon features a high neckline with a delicate lace overlay, creating a modest yet elegant look. Beneath the lace, a sweetheart neckline is visible, providing structure and a classic bridal shape. The lace extends upwards, forming a mock-neck style. The dress has long, fitted sleeves made entirely of intricate lace, matching the lace on the bodice. The lace pattern is consistent, offering a cohesive and romantic. The lace appears to be a floral pattern, adding texture and detail beading within the lace. The skirt is full and flowing. It appears to be a multi-layered design, contributing to its volume and graceful drape. The silhouette of the dress is an A-line or a modified A-line, transitioning towards a ball gown style due to the significant volume and flare of the skirt. The fitted bodice accentuates the waist before the skirt gradually widens from the natural waistline. She wore a laurel leaf design diamond tiara featuring a central fleur-de-lis motif. This tiara is a family heirloom belonging to Pelagie de Mac Mahon's own family and was lent to her by her maternal aunt, Catherine Drummond Herdman. She also wore a pair of pearl and diamond double-cluster earrings. Princess Elizabeth of Bourbon Parma, married 2024. On July 6, 2024, Princess Elizabeth of Bourbon Parma married Xavier Denis at the Église Saint-Aubin in Tourouvray-Perche in Normandy. Elizabeth of Bourbon Parma is the daughter of Prince Charles Emmanuel and Princess Constance of Bourbon Parma, as well as the sister of Prince Amaury of Bourbon Parma. The bride wore a full-length white satin dress, with a high lace overlay neckline and long, fitted sleeves. The bodice and sleeves were made of intricate lace fabric, with delicate patterns visible. The skirt of the gown flows out from the waist, creating a traditional silhouette. A long, sheer veil is attached to the back of the bride's hair, draping down over her shoulders and extending beyond the length of the dress. Princess Elizabeth wore a striking diamond tiara from her maternal de Ravenel family, which was previously worn by her mother, Constance de Ravenel, and sister, Princess Charlotte, at their weddings. The tiara adorns the bride's hair, positioned at the front where the veil is attached. Her hair is styled in an updo, complementing the tiara and veil. Her makeup appears natural and radiant. The bride holds a beautiful bouquet composed primarily of white flowers and green foliage, adding a touch of natural elegance to the ensemble.